Morning. Welcome to the Rune Reading Project for November 9th, 2012. I don't actually have any words of wisdom or long introductions or explanations. I do have one. Yesterday I managed to get the introduction and the actual rune reading all on one clip for the YouTube upload. So if there are any technical difficulties with that, please feel free to let me know.
Okay. Let's take a deep breath. And as you let it out, let the body relax, snuggling back into chair or couch or floor. Let the hands rest gently, the shoulders fall down, the knees relax open, the feet lie lightly, and inhale, bringing the breath and the awareness into your center, and exhale. And one more time. Inhale. All the way down to your diaphragm. And exhale. Okay. Today we have 3 runes. We have Therisaz, Wunjo, here together in a group. And then up here, the rune that's reversed is Ingwaz. Therisaz is the thorn, healthy aggression, self-protection, actual physical protection. Wunjo is the family, the clan, the gathering. And Ingwaz is the seed that's planted and eventually bursts forth. So what does that mean for today? It can mean one of 2 things to me. Given the way that Therisaz is pointed kind of backwards, this is Therisaz's regular position. So this is the way it was thrown. Therisaz pointing back into self could indicate a need for protection from the clan or the family, the people that are closest to you. It could also mean that to look for your protection within the clan or the family, the people that are closest to you. Therisaz is a two-way street, like almost anything. The fortress that you put up around yourself can become a prison. The trick with Therisaz is to make sure that you are doing what you're doing to feel safe, to protect yourself, and not because it's just what you've always done, not even because it's what other people tell you to do, but because it's what makes you feel safe, what makes you feel right. By the same token, you do what makes you feel safe regardless of what other people say or do or believe that you should do. A good example would be persons with what are considered behavioral disorders like OCD or ADHD. But I believe OCD is the one with the most well-known examples where a person needs to do something a specific amount of times, or can only walk on a certain number of steps, or if you watch Glee, has a cleaning fetish to make oneself feel safe. This is different from the norm of the pack or clan. It can make one feel like an outsider, but it is what is necessary to make you or me or the other person feel safe. The clan, being part of this protection, can be the same thing. The clan can have the same symbology in a way. It can be the protective circle. It can be the pack that keeps you in its center. It can be the ranks that close around me and make me feel protected and safe. But it can also be the watching eyes, the judging minds, the years of family tradition that I differ from. It can be the being trapped within that safety circle and not allowed to go out and try it on my own. Not allowed growth because I am stuck in the center. So, for today, this means that the focus is on protection, taking care of self, making sure that that protection is not a prison, but that it is what I need to feel safe, that I am doing what I'm doing for me and not because somebody else tells me to, not because my mom wants me to do it, not because my doctor says I should do it, not because the cool people on TV were doing it, but because it's what makes me feel safe. That protection could be part of the clan. I could get good support from them, or it could be the clan that I need protection from. And this could differ from person to person who hears this reading today. Each situation is different. It is, however, our decision, not theirs. What does this seed, this buried, not happening seed, have to do with it? Let us use the other runes and find out. And it feels, just so you know, as I've been going through the reading today, that less is more in this reading. So instead of overanalyzing things too much, even though I'm going to get a confirmation stone here, we should just feel it. Ask the decision, am I doing it for me or doing it for somebody else? Does this make me feel safe? Does this make me feel safe? And then just go with that. Be stubborn about it. What makes you feel safe? And what doesn't? Interestingly enough, the rune that I pulled to clarify was the Ingwaz rune upright. So, for me that means basically don't think about it. Too contradictory. The focus is here. The seed that is planted from it or not is not important right now. The safety of the moment is. The clan being here is obviously important. The safety is obviously important. There are two things to consider. So perhaps before you go forth today, perhaps now is the time to think about it. When you think about your personal safety, when you think about your clan, What are you willing to sacrifice to give up safety-wise? What are you willing to do to keep the clan safe? What are you willing to put up with the clan, from the clan, to keep yourself safe? And what is no longer safe but imprisoning? Do you feel it is time to get out of the baby seat in the back and instead, ride the side passenger instead? Do you feel it is time to up your exercise, or take more pills, or take less pills, or go see a doctor, or quit going to see a doctor, or step out the door, or don't step out the door? If putting your hand on the door makes you feel afraid, take a moment and don't step out. But make sure when you're doing that consideration that it is protection and not imprisonment.
Today is one of those days where the reading is done and it is what it is. I hope that I gave enough information to spark inside of you and myself the thing that needs the information, so that when it comes time to make the decision to be protected or not, to protect or not, because that is also a possibility, that I will make the decision that I am happiest with, that I can live with in the morning. The seed or not seed at the top of the cloth, I guess we'll find out in the future if this really had anything to do with the future. If this is a one-time event, or if it is something that, because of our protection, may feel like it prevents something from happening that we wanted to happen. Therefore, we have to wait a little longer for that seed to grow. And that is okay, because we are making the choice to either feel safe or to burst out of our prison, expand our horizons a little. We are doing what feels right now, and in the end, that is the best foundation. Please remember also that these readings can be just small little moments of time. Since we are doing daily readings, it is not usually as much to do with you will win the lottery as it has to do with whether it's safe to take the whole $20 to the grocery store to get the lottery ticket. Maybe you should only take 5. Do you feel safer only flashing $5? Whether or not to wear a coat outside. And the other part of having the clan involved in this decision is to make sure that you are not making decisions despite the clan. Well, my mommy said that I shouldn't walk out of the house with the dryer running, therefore I'm going to walk out of the house with the dryer running just to prove her wrong. That is not a safe option. It is a cutting off your nose to spite your face option. Make your safety choices for yourself. And on that cheerful note, I do hope you have a great and safe and horizon expanding day, if that's what makes you happy. Take care.